Welcome to 360 Degree Machinery. We're going to do a walkthrough of an Oliver Model 12 CD 24-inch joiner. If you have questions about pricing, availability, or if you have surplus machinery you'd like to sell, you could reach us at info@360degreemachinery.com. Also remember that all of our machines are located right here in Naperville, Illinois, and that we do not broker tools to ensure quality. We are also processing anywhere from 40 to 50 additional machines, so check back often as we do not list machines until they have been thoroughly cleaned and checked. This is an Oliver 24-inch joiner. It is a Model 12 CD. The 12 CD basically has a 64-inch long by 26-inch infeed and a 39-inch by 25-inch wide outfeed table. It also features a tiltable infeed table, so this whole infeed table will tilt 7 degrees to cut a draft. It is not missing a hand wheel. It actually shares, as you can see, it shares a hand wheel with your height, so you can basically take this one off and put it on here. It's just so there's not another hand wheel here to clear for leg space. This is a pattern shop machine and has always been a pattern shop machine up until obviously now. I don't know where it's going to go. It may go back to a pattern shop machine. I know the last CD that we had is in yet another pattern shop. Although they are rare, they still do exist. This one features a 24-inch cutter head, 3 knife, does have a handbrake with the cutoff switch, 5 horsepower, 230 volt. This right here is simply to be inserted while you're changing knives. Someone added it so this way you can actually stop the cutter head from turning. At one point, these tables were hand scraped and they have been recut, so you can see both the machining marks. If you look right now, you can see from when they were surface ground. So these tables are really dead flat. I mean, but if we go on the infeed, you can actually see where the hand scraping was done. You can see some of the original hand scraping down the center. But if you really do look, you can also see the machining marks overlapping. So someone did smooth them out even further. There are a couple repairs. Of course, there's the infamous, I've repaired the guard several times. I mean, this is so common it isn't even funny. We do see a braze here. They did braze a plastic piece here so it floats onto the table. The tables are actually really nick-free on this machine. No one's taken a hammer to them. There's actually only one scratch that's really pronounced on these tables, and it's on the outfeed table. But other than that, if you look, they're not all hammer dinged up or anything. You only see tooling marks from when they were actually cut and flattened. Another repair you see is someone repaired this front arm here. They obviously cracked it off and that was brazed. And the final repair is, it's hard to tell, but there's a fork right here. We actually had that part made. This fork is what allows it to tilt, and it was originally cast and one of the fingers broke off, so we had a new piece manufactured out of steel. But that only is for the draft. Some of the repairs really affect how the machine works. This particular model also has the huge fence support plate. Since on this one the motor is pushed further and cutter head is pushed further up, they actually put the fence on the right hand side of the motor instead of the left. Again, you can see those milling marks. We are going to go ahead and start it real fast. Other than a little vibration from the guard, you can hear it is a very quiet machine. I mean, it's one of the quieter, I'd actually say it's the quietest 24-inch that we've had. Again, you do have the handbrake. We're going to pull up that handbrake real fast. Now I do warn, these handbrakes are really short throw, and so they're not going to stop instantly. Unfortunately, it's only maybe a 1.5 inch off center, small ball, so you can't get a lot of leverage. There is a kill switch back here that is going to turn that motor off when you do pull it up. And as you can see, it does stop as it's supposed to, and that brake pad is about 3/8 of an inch thick. Again, a nice Pattern Shop owned Oliver 12 CD 24-inch joiner. If you have any questions or comments, you could reach us at info@360degreemachinery.com. Give us a call at 630-229-6705. Again, thank you for tuning in to 360 Degree, helping you buy with confidence.